Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today. And today I'm going to really help you because I'm going to give you the secret on how to stay high value when a man pulls away or when a man becomes distant with you. I see that with a lot of my clients. They tell me, what do I do? What do I do if he becomes distant, if he pulls away and he comes back, if he ghosts me and he comes back? So I wanted to do a clear video on how to manage this situation, but as a high value woman, to keep your dignity, to keep your self-worth. Let's first define what it means when a man pulls away. Imagine you've been seeing someone for a couple of weeks or a couple of months and you've been investing time and emotions and effort, and he was really courting you nicely, being a gentleman, doing everything right, and suddenly he pulls away, suddenly he stops initiating conversation, suddenly he takes longer to respond, doesn't call as often or cancel plans last minute, for example, and he seems less engaged overall. This shift in energy and attitude is what I refer when I talk about pulling away. When this happens, it is essential to stay high value for two reasons. Because depending on your reaction could actually reunite his interest in you if you maintain your high value while he's distant. And of course, the fundamental, because staying high value in this kind of situation protect your self-worth and your self-esteem, which is crucial to have to navigating the dating world. So if you want to know how to navigate that tricky situation like a true high value woman, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, seduction, dating, and anything to make you become a highly feminine lady and to upgrade your confidence, to make you become high value. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. And also, if you truly want to upgrade yourself from head to toe, energy will change completely and you will never have to ask those type of questions of what do I do if he pulls away, because you will be embraced in your power, in your divine feminine. You will never feel like, oh, I need to prove my value to this man, I need his attention, I need this. No, you will understand your value as a woman. You will understand that you are the prize and that you deserve to be treated like a queen. You deserve to be courted nicely, and also to get the princess treatment that come with it. Like when you activate that feminine energy in you, you activate the masculine energy onto men and they start treating you like a true queen. So if you want to join the Femme Fatale Siren course to truly become this incredible woman that really have everything that she desires, then join the course. The link is down below. And I have a body language masterclass in case you want to improve your body language, the way you walk, the way you talk, and you can communicate how high value you are with just your body language. Sometimes you don't even need to say anything. Men will sense your high value aura and the fact that you really carry yourself with grace and elegance, that you really love yourself just with your body language. So if you want to join all of the courses, the links are down below. So how most women react when a man pulls away is that they start panicking, they start overthinking. So instead of staying in their feminine energy, being the black cat, being the prize, waiting, being the observer, like I always say, the feminine energy, when you're in your feminine, you are the prize and you observe his behavior. You observe what he does and you react accordingly. Instead of that, you start being in your masculine energy, trying to control the situation, trying to control him. You end up reaching out excessively, having the need to understand what is wrong and what happened and what you did wrong. But here's the truth, ladies. Part of being high value is understanding that you need to be comfortable with the unknown and not needing to control the situation. You can only be certain about yourself. You can only control yourself and not anybody else. Okay, if you see any high value woman, how she holds herself and others to a certain standard, is that she will not degrade herself and lose her dignity and lose her self-image to chase after a man that is literally showcasing that he's not really that interested in her. Okay, when he's showcasing that he is low effort like that, like just be disgusted by his behavior in that case. You need to be like, okay, that's who he is. Wow, okay. I mean, I'm amazing. He doesn't see my value. That's too bad for him. That's always what you need to say. Think in your head, that's too bad for him. That's just same with friends, same with family, same with any type of people that do not see your value. You do not go and chase and showcase how amazing you are and convince them to love you back and to be in your presence and to be with you. If they don't want to be with you, that's too bad for them. Okay, you don't get my precious femininity, you don't get my precious aura. Really, when a man pulls away, the key is to not freak out. Don't flood him with calls or messages. Even if he actually liked you in the beginning, and even if there's a good reason for him to pull away, this type of behavior of calling him excessively and messaging him excessively and sending paragraphs like this, explaining why you're hurt and all of this, is going to push him away even further. Like, do not do that, ladies. That behavior is seen as crazy. That behavior is too excessive, especially if you don't know him that much. And even if it's your boyfriend, honestly, do not do that. Just for protecting your inner peace and your dignity and your self-image, the image that you have about yourself, that you did not go that low in front of a man. It's not worth it. No man is worth compromising your dignity. In the whole history of humanity, have you ever seen a love story start with a woman chasing a man and then it end up being this beautiful, amazing love story? Have you ever seen in the books that you're reading, in the movies that you're seeing, in any type of story, in any type of love story, have you ever seen a woman chasing a man and having to convince him to be with her and then it ends up being this beautiful thing? No, because it doesn't work like this. Men don't value a woman that is chasing after them, or that is too easy, or that is desperate like this. They can smell desperation from a mile away, ladies. So you need to stop believing that men and women are the same. First of all, we're not the same, okay? We are the feminine, they are the masculine. They are the chasers, they are the hunters. We are the feminine, soft, beautiful little flower that they need to conquer. He needs to be begging to be with you. Even in biology, human nature, human behavior, anthropology, even if you study animals, it is the same behavior. Always the male chasing the females. There's no question about that. We need to talk about your behavior, what you're gonna do when you're in that situation to stay high value. First of all, don't try to figure out why he pulled away, why he's pulling away. Your first instinct might be to analyze what happened. Actually, the reasons of why he pulled away, why he's distant, doesn't matter. All of that doesn't matter. The fact is that he pulled away, and that your energy is better spent detaching yourself from that rather than figuring out why. Like, when you're trying to figure out why, you put too much energy on him and you put too much energy on this situation. You're obsessing, you're overthinking, you are putting your precious time and energy into this man that honestly do not care about you. I promise you, ladies, when a man is truly in love with you and crazy about you, he is not pulling away. He sees you as the prize and he doesn't want to lose that precious, amazing, high value woman. Maybe she's gonna find another man. So he doesn't want to lose that. So he will be consistent. He will be like calling you, texting you every day. And if there's something going on where he cannot respond, he will let you know. You will never be confused. A real high value man and a real gentleman will let you know in advance, like, hey, I'm on a trip right now, or I'm in a business meeting right now, I cannot respond right now, but I can call you tomorrow. They will let you know. You will never be confused.
Someone's calling me. That's Troyan. Hold on, let's say hi. Hi. Hey. No, it's going really well.
So accept the situation and resist the urge to change it or to try to control it. Next, remind yourself of your high value. Even the most confident high value woman can feel a hit in her self-esteem when a man pulls away. But don't let this momentary dip turn into doubt. Remind yourself that you deserve someone who is fully invested. Shift your focus from who you want to be with to who you deserve to be with. Okay, ladies, like, there's so many women that are fixated on one man and it's like, I want this man. But this, like, why do you want him? Why do you want him? If he doesn't treat you the way you want to be treated, if he doesn't treat you like a true queen, why do you imagine that he's amazing? He is not. He is not. If he doesn't treat you right, he is not for you and he is not your Prince Charming. He is not your soulmate. I promise you, love stories don't start with him being unsure and him pulling away and him being like, I don't know. No. If it already starts like this, what is it going to be when you actually have hard times and children and like diseases and things that are going on that are really hard in your life? How can you count on a man like this that is undecisive? That's not a masculine man. That's not a high value man. High value man is decisive. He knows what he wants.
Bruno? I'm gonna marry that girl.
If he's not reciprocating your attention, it's time to move on to someone who will, okay? If one man doesn't, another one will. Remember, ladies, and I promise you can find someone that is devoted to you and that will give you the treatment that you want. Next advice I want to give you is rebuild your feminine attraction. When you're feeling down, it's crucial to engage in activities that boost your self-esteem as a woman. Focus on looking your best, even if it's just to go to the grocery store, even if it's just to run errands. Pamper yourself, get a massage, go on a solo date, go to a museum, have fun with your girlfriends, have fun with yourself, take time for you and pamper yourself and feel good about yourself, okay? Put on a beautiful dress. You need to have this aura of high value with you. Like, our physical really have an impact on our mental. This action reminds you of your value and help you feel confident and attractive again. You need to feel attractive because you feel like maybe it's your fault, maybe you're not that attractive, maybe you're not high value. Absolutely not. This is just a reflection of his behavior. He is low value, he is not ready for a relationship, he is whatever. We don't care, okay? It doesn't change your value. I always say this example that is really beautiful is like the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa is a piece of art, right? We all agree on that. This is probably the most expensive piece of art in the whole world, but there are some people that don't like the Mona Lisa. There are some people that will say, I don't like this painting, it's not worth it. Why is it such a big piece of art? Why is it so famous? There are many people that don't like the Mona Lisa. But that doesn't mean that the Mona Lisa is not a piece of art. So that means that you are high value and you are a piece of art and you deserve to be treated like a queen, even if others don't see it. That doesn't mean that you're not high value and a piece of art and that you will not bring immense value to a man, that you're not like this incredible, super desired woman. You're changing your whole opinion of yourself just because of this one man that is actually stupid for not seeing your value. Are you sure? Are you sure? Have you chosen the right type of man? Because sometimes I coach my clients and I'm like, listen, this man is obviously not the type of man you're looking for, and you still insist on being with him. And also think about all the things that you don't like about him. Like, there are obviously some icks that you notice, some things that you didn't like. Some things that make him not compatible to you. Think about that rather than thinking about how amazing he was and how it's your fault. Really remind yourself, like, no, we were really not compatible. You know, when men try to ghost or they try to be distant without saying that we're not compatible or things like that, they're trying to leave the door open. They're trying to leave the door open in case they want to come back. Those kind of men, they won't find anyone, or they will find someone that is probably not compatible for them because they cannot focus, right? Or they have to mature and grow from it. So really remind yourself of your attractiveness, of your value, and remind how he is not attractive and how he's not compatible to you. But really take care of yourself, pamper yourself, put on a dress, put on makeup, go outside and be seen by other men. Having the attention of other men on you is really something that will boost your power, boost your feminine power, and regain this attitude of, I am the femme fatale, I am amazing. But this little detail of having the eyes of other men on you, crucial. It will change everything about your energy. Because when you have the attention of other men on you, you truly remind yourself how you have choices, actually. Next advice, go on other dates. I know this may sound counterintuitive, but going on other dates with other men can help you regain your high value. Being desired by others reinforce this attitude of, I am the prize. I have choices, actually. Why am I focusing on this particular man? Like, no, I have choices. And help you see that this man is just one of many options. If this one won't, another one will. You have to always understand that mindset and always see if a man is worthy of your time and of your effort. And like, that's why I always say you need to see multiple men when you are dating. You need to see and get to know multiple men. That doesn't mean you're sleeping with them. I never encourage you to sleep with men very soon. Absolutely not. You know, I always preach for getting to know men and being in a relationship before being intimate. So either you're in a relationship or you're engaged or you're married, to be giving your intimacy and your precious body to someone. You need to feel secure and feel safe with him. Otherwise, why would he deserve all of this? Like, no, he needs to prove himself, okay? And so for that, you need to go on multiple dates, getting to know multiple men and see who will win. You know, just like back in the days where in Bridgerton, you see it, they had multiple men courting and then one of them was proposing and she would maybe say yes, maybe not. Men feel the attention that you have of other men. They feel that you have option. They feel this energy of, I am desired, right? And this is how they will sense that they need to step up and, okay, she is desired by other men. I need to take her away from the other men. You know, she's mine now. Like that attitude of, I want her to be mine. You know, men are very competitive, so they are aware of the competition. They need to be reminded of that sometimes because some men can be too arrogant and think that they are the only one on the planet. So what to do if he comes back? What to do if he disappears and he goes and he disappears for a little bit of time and then he comes back? If he comes back, be prepared for him to completely ignore the fact that he disappeared. So whether he's apologetic or not, do not get angry. Do not demand explanation. Do not be like, why aren't you responding? Why did you disappear? What happened? Instead, if you want to respond, okay, which sometimes I do not recommend, but if you want to respond, approach it playfully and from a place of indifference. Show that his absence didn't affect you that much. Show that his absence did not affect you that much. You were busy, you had your things, and you should be busy and you should have things going on, and you should also talk to other men. So in that case, you should not really pay that much attention to the fact that he disappeared. You talk to other men, you have your business or your hobbies or your family, your friends to talk to. You're busy, right? You have a busy life. So implying that if he wants to be in your life, he needs to prove himself. If he's apologetic, for example, about being distant and having ghosting you, and maybe he has a good reason, okay? Sometimes that happens. He has a good reason and he's apologetic about it. You can give him a second chance. I'm okay with that, but he needs to prove himself. He's on probation now. Show himself, show how you can trust him. Do it in a way that's kind of playful. Okay, prove yourself to me and show that I can trust you. In another situation, if he really disappears and you feel like you really want to reach out, I really would not recommend for you to reach out. Really. But if normally he's a very nice gentleman, he's very self-aware, like emotionally mature gentleman, maybe something happened to him and you're kind of worried, okay, you can reach out one time and one time only. Say, hi, I was just wondering if you're okay, since I did not get any news from you. Hope you're fine. This approach shows that you still care, but you're not overly concerned. Your life did not end because he disappeared. And if he does not respond, assume that he's ghosting you and move on. And if his response is not apologetic, so he doesn't say sorry for disappearing and he doesn't acknowledge it, or it just doesn't open the door for further conversation. Like sometimes they reach out just because they want to have your attention and then they ghost again. Because they just want the attention of women. In that case, if he's not apologetic or it's just a hey, whatever, you know, do not reply. The only time that you can reply, as I said, it is if it's really he's apologetic about it and he has a good reason for it. Otherwise, you do not lose your time finding excuses for men that are not respectful to you. And if he's invested in you and truly is a gentleman, truly is a masculine man that wants to be with you, you will have no question. You will not ask yourself any question. You will not have any concern. Consider him as low value if he does those kind of game of disappearing and coming back. Inconsistency is low value behavior. Keep your head high and remind yourself of how amazing you are. Remind yourself of your qualities. Remind yourself of what you bring to the table. You know that just our presence increases the value of a man. You know that just being in the presence of a man increases value towards other people and increase his confidence. He feels good also. So it's ingrained in our biology that females and women are extremely valuable. That's why all the females in the animal kingdom are extremely picky, and you should be too. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was really helpful for you. Let me know in the comments if you had a situation of a man ghosting you, or a man pulling away, or a man being distant, or if you are currently in that kind of situation. We can help each other in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. And if you want to upgrade yourself to the next level and become the ultimate prize, join my Femme Fatale Siren course. The link is down below. Until next time, I'm giving you a lot of beautiful kisses and take care of you. Mwah.